ANYA and Manga Spy X Family How to Color. Hello darlings, here I come back. Let's continue today to give this character hair and background color. Well, I still use a G today. Horse soft tip marker. Well, let's prime him with the whole hair first. The first layer of color must go to you. Use the lightest color in the picture you want to make a base. Then layer by layer to add color to it. When overlaying colors can take you, the required light color is left for it in this step. Blank. Leave it out by leaving it blank. After adding the second layer, we can find another color that is one layer darker. This step is the span can be slightly larger. Make the whole color contrast more intense. To take the whole picture, for the light and dark sides of the entire hair, to differentiate it, my entire screen is using a top left, a warm light coming. So, I left the entire left side with a lighter color. The entire right side is equivalent to a dark side of it. So the entire right color, the whole will be a little deeper. The hair tip on the dark side. We can go get him some, with a little cool color, to create a cool and warm contrast with his bright face. In this way, the whole picture will be slightly richer in color. Then let's find another darker color. This is going to add some shades of color. For example, the shadows created by these strands of hair. At this step, almost never need too many transitions. Just draw on it. Then we find a blue-green. Go bottom his sun. I think the color is a bit too green after adding it. So I added another layer of blue. Make him a little bit bluer in color. Then his pajamas and his hat is one color. We are also going to do a base coat for him first. Find a darker color when you're done. Go get this dog's shadows and the folds these clothes create. Color to give it a darker layer. A place with a relatively large area like an arm. The edges could be painted a little bit. This looks more natural. Where some twists are particularly pronounced, you can draw directly on it. Don't over-smear. Finally, let's draw the whole dog. Well, because of the light and shadow, so we put the second half is also going to add a base color to the whole. Although he is a white, but at this time when drawing, just put his head on top of his. Leave the whole top of the mouth white for him. Do a base color everywhere else. After it's layer by layer to add different grays to him. From light gray to dark gray, layer by layer to superimpose his sense of layering. And his whole dark side summed up. Including his nose and eyes, we'll need some light and dark side changes. And then this penguin does the same way. Because he's a little behind, VY2 and B, we can't leave him a pure white belly, so the entire lower half of the color will be slightly darker. Well, it's all these little babes. It's all the same. Prime it first. After finishing the base, add its heavy color layer by layer. In the end, we went to take the floor and give him a play. Pay attention to distinguish it from the surrounding color. The shadow under this penguin's feet can be slightly stronger, and this bed is the same way. Prime with the lightest color first. After bottoming, use a slightly deeper one to hit the dark side and some of his little folds. Well, go and give him a plus. Is the edge because of the distance? It doesn't need to be too obvious, so paint the edges. Then when we painted the wall at the end, it was after adding the base color to add its corresponding turn. You can add a little pattern on the wall. Decorate. Is the curtain color also girly? You can use purple or pink, layer by layer. Because I have a little moonlight outside the window, so the edges add a little bit of warmth to it. The color of moonlight. Finally, we put the night scene outside the window. Including these shadows leaves the shadows to clip it out. Well, with a little bling bling, then the whole atmosphere comes out. Then our painting is finished. Have you learned it?